Very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes. The players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, it's hard not to like Fofana, Peter, who's starting to look every bit of the modern defender. I mean, never mind his physical prowess, we all know about that, but his positional sense, his reading of the game, his ability now to distribute the ball out of defence, that's all very, very strong again.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Could move up a gear here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Caicedo. Thiago Silva.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Martinez has been caught there, it's a foul. Aimed long and direct. Mudryk. Anthony. Turns it out wide. Clears it out of harm's way. It's come loose. And that has been clubbed away. Anthony. Rashford. Here it is. Is it in? James. Nkunku. Caicedo tries to get it forward quickly. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Going through. Johnny Evans is the guilty party there. He's had a shot! Goal! Chelsea! There is the breakthrough! That is simply brilliant. I dare anyone to top that.
That's an incredibly difficult skill too, you know, but he'll also be grateful for that early delivery.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Out to the left it goes. Johnny Evans is charging up on the overlap, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Now it's Sterling. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Caicedo goes looking. He's got... and the finish! And in it goes! And already they're looking to run away with it. Rarely out with... And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Manchester United were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
A very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that follows ought to follow suit. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. Well, they call this a friendly. The crowd clearly doesn't think so. No, in actual fact, the we.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
They've got on the way here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong...
Rodrigo has given away a free kick. Lewandowski with the crossfield ball. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Played out to the right. To the keeper and try something new.
Real Madrid have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Pedri. He's got away. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And it's hoisted clear. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Here it is now, surely! And he's there to cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Modric. De Jong battles to win it back. Delivers across. He's dealt with that well. That's a throw. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rudiger. Rafinha gets it back. And he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Now it's Pedri. Joao Felix. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Lewandowski! Breakthrough strike. Well, it was a hefty deflection, but he's claiming it. Barcelona. And it's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful...